a word too. So how am I supposed to know if you're direct? I don't know. So I'm not gonna speak on something I don't know. That's why I'm not speaking on.
Origins and oranges combined solar eclipse. Your mind is an eclipse of the origins in
While mumble rappers like Kendrick Lamar or Lil Yachty have grown hugely popular over the last few years, many rap and other hip-hop heads have denounced the micro-genre. Amongst them is legendary but controversial rapper Eminem. In this video, we're breaking down 10 mumble rappers who reacted to being dissed by Eminem. Number 10. 6ix9ine. The context of Eminem's disses came in a recent album known as Kamikaze. The album was a surprise hit and really took the world by storm. When it came out in 2018, most weren't expecting it. The album came after a string of albums that weren't really performing. That's when Eminem decided to make Kamikaze in secret. Not only that, but many of the songs attacked different rappers. In fact, many joked that he pretty much dissed everyone he could. That being said, he went particularly hard when it came to mumble rappers. This one is pretty interesting, but we decided to put it on the list for one big reason. Ironically, Eminem didn't even include 6ix9ine in any disses on the album. That being said, it's pretty much agreed upon as to why Eminem didn't even bother putting him in there, because he felt like it wasn't even worth it. Some argue that Eminem didn't want to diss him because he thought he was good, but pretty much everyone believes the opposite. 6ix9ine and a few other rappers were pretty upset when they saw that they weren't included on Eminem's album. 6ix9ine took to Twitter to post a video of him saying lyrics over Eminem's popular song, Lose Yourself. In his lyrics, he said, "You thought right when you ain't diss me. I'm a lyrical legend. I know they miss me. All you mumble rap kids, colorful hair, can't compare to the lyrical phenomenon that's right here." This only helped prove Eminem's case though. Even 6ix9ine's own fans were rolling their eyes. The young rapper has never even been compared to some of the other mumble rappers from the list. Of course, it didn't take long for the rapper to take down his post. Number 9. Migos. The rap world has rapidly changed over the past few years. One thing people have noticed is that rap groups aren't as popular as they once were. With the exception of Migos, of course, there are rarely any rap groups out there that are successfully performing. Eminem is definitely not a fan of their rap style. In fact, in the Kamikaze album, he took the opportunity to completely rip off their style and make fun of it by putting in nonsensical lyrics. He says, brain dead, eyes drop pain meds, Cyclops, they bed, iPod, Maybach, Maybach, train wrecks, sidewalks, Payless, high tops, K-Fed, IHOP, Playtex, ice spots. The way Migos strings random words together is the opposite of Eminem's traditional lyrical writing style. He makes sure every line has a meaning and wants absolute perfection in every lyric. The group has sort of drifted apart somewhat. They have yet to release a new album and time is ticking by. They didn't respond to Eminem's album, but they definitely noticed. Number 8. Lil Yachty. As has already been noted, Eminem hates mumble rap and can't stand the culture surrounding the subgenre. He doesn't necessarily hate everyone associated with the rap style though. Lil Yachty is an example of this, which may seem hard to believe, but it's true. Lil Yachty was considered a social media rapper before he began landing bigger gigs. He blew up on Instagram and other social media platforms, which gave him a larger audience. That being said, he didn't get famous on social media the same way other mumble rappers did. Instead, Lil Yachty first moved to New York and sort of became a fashion model. He began making connections and people began liking his music. At that point, big stars like Chance the Rapper and DJ Khaled began paying attention to him. While his name isn't as big as some of the others, he's grabbed a lot of attention and a spot on Eminem's diss album. Of course, Eminem's quote-unquote diss wasn't actually too bad. He says, "I can see why people like Lil Yachty, but not me though. Not even dissing, it just ain't for me." He's not technically dissing Lil Yachty, but he's pointing out that he hates what he stands for. Lil Yachty did actually respond to Eminem. He was quoted as saying, "Me personally, I think it's fire Eminem took a shot at me." Number 7. Lil Pump. If you had to make a list of mumble rappers that have had a huge influence on the microgenre, Lil Pump would probably be near the top. His style of mumble rap really sparked many others. He started at an extremely young age and has always used his style to spark controversy and grab attention. His big team up with Kanye West is a part of why he exploded. In their song, I Love It, Lil Pump really grabbed a lot of attention. The explicit references make the song popular, but Eminem has argued they don't necessarily make the song good. In a long lyrical takedown, Eminem says, "I heard you're mumbling, but it's jumbled in mumbo jumbo." Eminem went after a few of these rappers all at once. He also pointed out how they have Lil in their names as if they are trying to be part of a group. Eminem even went so far as to reference a low point in Lil Pump's life. He mentions his struggle with an eating disorder and to be comfortable with his own body. Lil Pump did respond to the diss saying, "I get it, thanks." While many Eminem fans don't like Lil Pump, they also agreed that he took the diss in stride and had to give him some credit for that. Number 6. The genre itself. It can't be said enough that Eminem really hates mumble rap. In his song Lucky You from the Kamikaze record, Eminem made sure to take a huge shot at the entire genre. His lyrics point out how all the rappers coming up right now don't expand the rap genre because they aren't pointing at all or using the rap that came before them. In many art forms, rap included, artists often emulate or point to a style or a genre before them. Mumble rap, though, seems like something completely different. Of course, some people admire the microgenre for this, while others think it's completely nonsense. Despite what Eminem and other big rappers might think or feel, mumble rap is still growing. Many of the newer rappers coming into the genre still perform in the mumble rap style. Not only that, but some argue that mumble rappers have found their own ultimate diss. The fact of the matter is that they are continuing to rap in that style and are only growing in numbers. This is what Eminem hates the most. He really doesn't have any control over the direction of the mumble rap genre. Fans will continue to pay to hear it, and so the music industry will continue to produce it. Number 5. Lil Xan. Lil Xan is another mumble rapper who made it onto Eminem's diss record. He was included in the same lyrical attack as Lil Pump. He's not as big as his peers, but he definitely stands for mumble rap and is one of the main figureheads in the genre. Eminem pointed out that he imitates Lil Wayne. Lil Xan went onto a radio interview and completely agreed and embraced this criticism. Eminem also called Lil Xan and his peers out for lacking in storytelling. To Eminem, rap is all about expression. He feels that mumble rap has embraced the fame and fortune associated, but that they aren't really practicing the art form itself. Number 4. Vince Staples. Vince Staples is somewhat different compared to the other mumble rappers. His sense of style is more about the controversy. He's also quick to point out different political things that are occurring. This definitely puts him above his mumble rap peers. At one point, Eminem put out a song about Donald Trump in which he attacked many of the different things he's done politically. Vince Staples was quick to say that Eminem could do better and that he wasn't a fan of the song. Eminem had this response during the song The Ringer on his Kamikaze album. He said, "If I pressed the issue just to get the anger out, Full Magazine could take Staples out." Staples sort of shrugged off the insults, but it was clear he definitely didn't want to get into it with him. Number 3. Token. Token is by far one of the lesser known rappers on this list. If you haven't heard of him, now you know why. That being said, he was pretty surprised when he had a diss on the Kamikaze album. Token was compared to Eminem one time, which should have been a huge honor, but instead he rapped about turning down his meeting with Eminem. Eminem responded in one of his songs and had a short lyric about Token. Number 2. Kodak Black. Eminem made sure to include Kodak Black in his diss tracks as well. Kodak Black was also attacked by other big rappers such as Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg for his style. Now that the rapper is in jail though, it doesn't look like he'll have much chance to respond. Still, Eminem has continued to call out the young rapper for his mumble rap. Number 1. 21 Savage. In his diss track, Eminem calls out lyrics from one of 21 Savage's more popular songs. He says, "Savage but ain't thinking about no bank account." He calls out Savage for talking about having a lot of money, meanwhile he's struggling to keep control of his finances. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out, okay? This has been 10 mumble rappers who reacted to being dissed by Eminem. Also, as always, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Have a good one.